Next up here I have Feye, F-E-Y-E. Very interesting pattern here on the daily chart. Looks like we had an earnings gap up, tried to sell off, couldn't sell off. Now we've got some short squeezes going on. So some people are probably still caught on the wrong side. May have been looking for this level 14.5 to trade against now, and now that it's above it and holding above it, they're probably kind of shaking a little bit. Any shorts that are in here would likely have their stops at 14.74, and conversely we would also have longs with their stops at 14.30. So whichever way it does break from here is probably going to move a considerable amount. I'm going to lean more towards the bullish side. The majority of my trades are bullish, and I like to limit the number of trades that I'm taking. That way, if I'm only wrong half the time, I'm not doubling those numbers that are wrong. So with that in mind, I want to see what the longer term time frame here is looking like for Feye. Looks like we put in a fairly noticeable bottom consolidation pattern here, 1140. Throw this line on there, so it looks very interesting. Looks like we had this previous low set, false breakdown here, popped to a high. A strong test didn't come all the way down, came up almost to a new high. Now it gapped down below it and couldn't really hold below it anymore. So it looks like the tides are turning for the bulls, and they may be able to catch some momentum to the upside here. Another interesting thing about this chart is there's not really much above this level to prevent it from going much higher. So if it does go through and starts triggering some shorts in here to cover, I'll be looking for a considerable move up. The next level up I'm seeing is probably going to be around this wick somewhere 16 to 16.5, which is very interesting. So with that in mind, let me go ahead and go back here to my 5-minute candle, throw some levels on here, and what I will be looking for. Price level's already up there, so we'll go from 1460, and then we're going to be looking for that. It's 1434. Now, like I said, with this inside candle here, it's not necessarily a hammer candle because there's a wick up here at the top, but it is an indecision candle nonetheless. Now, this is going to be void below this level on any close below here. Now, ideally, what would be really cool if it happened is if the market makers pushed price down, trapped some shorts in, and then came right back up and rocketed it up higher. If it doesn't hold below here, shorts would likely, first wave of shorts anyways, would likely have to cover here, and then their final get out of town level would be up here around 1470. So there's a couple of levels to keep in mind. Excuse me. Put that up there. Now it's not going to be a profit target. That's just going to be where I need to start watching price action a little bit closer. My initial entry is going to be on looking for an open entry right around over 1461. And if that triggers in, I'll try and keep my stop as close as possible around this VWAP. Hope not to get chopped up too much and tossed out. If that does trigger me in, like I said a minute ago, my target would actually be up in the 16s. It does seem quite a ways away, but I'm sure there are a lot of shorts that are probably going to be trapped into this. And we'll see how this goes on the open.